Look at all the confusion from Missouri. This guy's running over here, just to get lined up. All right, let me pause it there. This is LSU versus the Missouri Tigers. In the Merk session, we've been seeing it a lot. Ace personnel, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, 1 back. Let me start it again. We always talk about alignment and assignment. So you have your 1 back, 1 gap rules is what you have in 1 back. Everybody on defense should just have 1 gap. And you have your gap. Alignment. This guy's too close. He's aligned too close. So you don't have a good angle. The linebackers are bumped over because their help is right here on their right, so they're shaded more this way. But you don't, that means to me that this guy would have to be over there further, because if everybody has a gap, he shouldn't be this close to him because he has a gap more going towards that way. Let it play. Play with your hands. I always say play with your hands and not your shoulders. And this is why. This guy's too close, so he can't see. He aligned over here too far, so now he's trying to overcompensate for it, and he's running into his area instead of getting upfield and getting to his. Shoulder, shoulder. Standing with his numbers to the sideline. We can see their numbers. 97, 55, or 50-something. If you're a D lineman, you should be going this way. So how can we see your numbers? We can't see this guy's number. We can't see this guy's number. We can't see this guy's number. Can't see his number. We can't see his number. Now, we get it. Sometimes you have to get skinny and you'll be turned for a second, but for a second. And that's not what happens here. Cut back, 34, who lined up too tight. 34, no one even blocks him, but just because he aligned too tight, you can't even get to the ball carrier just off your alignment. No one even had to block you. Those are supposed to be the easy tackle on the backside. But we saw the confusion early in the play, and who knows if that's even the side that he plays. A lot of times coaches think guys are just interchangeable, and they're not because they're not physically, but because of how they think. Don't put a guy that needs to be patient on the side don't put the guy that's not patient in the position where he needs to have patience. All right, here we go from the end zone copy. So I'm going to teach you something right here. A lot of people play the game and they make it all be physical. And when you play certain positions, generally off of the D line and the O line, in the skill positions, you have to mentally train yourself as well. So if there's one back, 1 gap rules, then that means everybody has a gap. So this guy has this gap, this guy has that gap, this guy can have this gap on play to him, and then it's between these two on play this way. I don't know if he's going to go here. I don't know if he has here, but between these two, they have both the A gaps. This guy has the replace right here in the B. He has that, the corner has the D gap. So if you're this guy, you don't have a gap if the play goes this way. So you have to train yourself to not move if he goes that way. Because the only play you have to make is when the play comes back this way. So when everybody moves, stay right there. And let me play it. Looks like they're talking about both the A gaps. Two with the nose and the backer. So the nose decided to go backside. So now that's why he had to overcompensate to get there. But 34 is starting to move. If he just stay right here. And if he just stay right here. Let me see if I can back it up and just hold it there. Hold on. We'll check it out. And the running back did a hell of a job to get to the end zone. All right, so I backed it up, and I'm just going to hold it right here and let the play run. If you just stay right here, he would have ran right back into you without you even moving. So not every time do you have to move to make the play. Saturday night Merk session.